Hi, Shalom. It's Melissa here at Desert Gal, and I just wanted to go ahead and do an introduction and welcome video. I had one a while ago, and it's a little outdated in the sense of I've grown in the time of doing this channel, and so a lot of my nervousness really came across in that first introduction video, and it makes me cringe to watch it now. So I just kind of wanted to share a little bit about who I am, what the Father is doing, why this channel, and a little possibly of where it's going. I don't know. Anyways, my name is Melissa. I live here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the channel is named Desert Gal. The Father just kind of dropped that in my spirit, and there was really no one on YouTube with that name, which was surprising. I think there had been one, but it was not an active channel. It was like 4 years ago or longer. And so I was very thankful for that name because for a long time, just, trying to figure out over the course of life, like email names and stuff like that, I could never figure them out. It was very stressful. So I'm glad the Father gave me Desert Gal. And as you'll know, if you've not seen some of the videos as of yet, I did not want to start this channel. I do not like being in front of the camera. By profession, I had gone to school for photography, so I was very used to being on the other side of the camera and not in front of it. And so being in front of the camera is having me come out of my comfort zone, facing fears, I guess. And as you will watch this channel, you will see that a lot of the videos the Father has me do, I am very open. I am very transparent and exposed and vulnerable. You will see tears. You will see snot. You will see just whatever. And when those emotions come, it's usually because I feel the presence of the Father. So sometimes people have made comments like, don't be sad, don't cry. And it's like, it's not at all that. It's His presence just comes so strong at times, and you can't help but weep. Based on His presence and based on the message that's being given. Because it's the heart of the Father to see His people set free and see them delivered and live a life of surrender and obedience. And that's what this channel is about. It's all about, as you can probably tell from the front page, so to speak, that the scripture verse is Philippians chapter 3, 10 through 11, that I may know Him and the power of His resurrection and the fellowship of His sufferings, being conformed to His death, in order that I may attain the resurrection from the dead. So a lot of the videos, I have noticed a theme of surrender and obey, and getting to know the Father, delving into the Word, our daily bread, and then spending time in the Father's presence and just worshiping Him and loving on Him. And it's in His presence that we're changed. So some people have asked, you put these videos up and you're sharing this like personal thing or that personal thing. And, maybe you might want to consider taking it down. Like that's just whatever. And I find that really interesting because our world, the worldly mindset is very private. The worldly mindset isn't used to being transparent, vulnerable, exposed. And as we know, the enemy likes to keep things in the darkness because it keeps people in bondage. So this channel here, I am intentionally to walk in a manner that is completely honest and show you what the Father is doing in my life, what He's doing in the body, what He's doing prophetically, what teachings He is wanting His people to glean from. And so you cannot mask or hide or sugarcoat some of those things. You cannot tone some of those things down. You cannot eliminate the reason or filter your words, manipulate your words in order for them to be more palatable or kosher or appropriate or whatever. So I don't do any editing in my videos. It's just they're raw videos. And sometimes I make videos that I don't even know that I'm going to make. And I put them up because I'm supposed to put them up. So it's not like, oh, I'm here in front of the camera and I make a video that I just I don't want to put up, and then I tuck it away. Everything I've made that he's had me make has been put on this channel. And everything I do make is because he commissions me to put it on this channel. So there is not one video on this channel that the Father did not say, do this, make this, put it up, and sign and seal his permission onto it. There was one time I tried to make a video and the Father kept saying, not today. And I tried 5 times and it just kept messing up and messing up and messing up. And well, I finally got the clue and he said, not today. So I never did that video because he was not in approval of it. I'm not saying that this channel is perfect, but I am saying that I am a steward of this channel, and I, at one time, had done missions, and I taught a lot of, stuff that the churches teach us, doctrines and whatever, and it was just regurgitating those things. It wasn't coming to the Father myself and seeking his face and then him showing me these other things. So I'm very aware of the responsibility of this channel, and thankfully the weight of it is not a burden. I know Abba is with me, but I do know that this is serious. I never want to misspeak. I never want to say something that is unscriptural or out of context. And there are going to be things that are going to be misunderstood. And that has been the case because, to be honest, people are not always hearing by the Spirit. So they come across this channel and then they get something and they're like, is this what you're saying? And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. You have to watch a video from the beginning, stick with it, listen to the theme, and get the context. And sometimes I just think people aren't really paying attention, or they put it on in the background and then they hear something and then they're flipping out. Well, okay, whatever. But no, there is everything that comes out of this place can be researched scripturally. And when I say that, I am saying it has to be researched scripturally. It cannot be researched from the mindset of a doctrine you have been taught in church. Most things you've been taught in church are wrong. And I had to have a personal undoing in my life because I had gone to Bible college and learned a lot of just stuff that was not accurate, was not true. And so we have to delve into the scriptures ourselves. We cannot rely on other people. We, however, do need one another, and what other people say should truly come as a confirmation or a witness to what the Father is teaching you in your personal life. So always seek him and be a good Berean, study to show yourself approved, and yeah, so that's kind of it. I'm always open for questions or emails, and you'll find my email scattered throughout videos, and you should be able to find it in the About section on the web page of YouTube. I don't know how to access it via the phone or apps or whatever, so I guess I can just share it with you guys now. It is mellowfirebee@yahoo.com. MELOFIREBEE. And so you're welcome to email me. I will always respond to all the emails as the Father leads. If I have received emails in the past where he's like, don't even open that. And I might have another brother or sister open it, and it's because the Father was like, no. And I'll just have them look at it and then confirm, okay, yeah, no, there was that was, you're hearing, not to open that, and it was like junk or garbage or false doctrine or just something. And I do not watch or listen to a lot of things because what we consume, we then give out. So the Father has me in the Word and in His presence quite a bit. And yeah, so there's lots of topics on this channel. I touch some very deep topics about like pornography, sexual issues, being able to hear from the Father, spiritual warfare, prophetic things that the Father is doing in the body, where we're going, and words of encouragement, prophetic words specifically. And so I realize there are a lot of videos on this channel, and I might be moving this channel to another channel. If I do, I will let you guys know. Or I might even make a comment in the description box. But anyways, I just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming here. Please engage. Please give your daily bread and your living water by the Spirit alone, not your own understanding, not your flesh. If there are comments that I can discern are coming from a wrong place, I just won't approve them. And I may not even, I just won't even address them or respond to them. But other comments, yes. And so just be kind, loving, and gracious to each other. We're all in a different place. We're all learning different things at different times. And the Father, in His love and in His mercy, has a specific curriculum for each of us to walk out. And so don't ever put another person down because they may not be as knowledgeable or mature in a particular area, or you think they're doing it wrong, or whatever the case is. If it's not sin, then just leave it alone. But pray for one another, that we all grow into the unity and continue to be perfected and refined for His glory. So thank you, and may His love surround you, and may His mercy be upon you, and may you just get to know Him in ways you never thought you could. Thank you. Shalom.